Can explain it later. Happy is 4-1 on this patch against Soin, but that means that Soin was able to take a series off of him. How much damage did 1-0 do to Happy's mental yesterday? And in what shape is Soin versus Undead? We've seen Happy terrorizing Focus. It was not even a competition. So the meta here is usually set in stone. It's DK Ghouls into Gargs, Lich Alchemist, Destroyers, there we go. And it's Blade Master, Fast Tag, into Wyvern, there you go. Soin has played some crazy shenanigans with Shadow Hunter first, Acolyte Hexing, with Alchemist, who did a ton of damage. So chat, basically, now that we're using a lot of shorts for TikTok, YouTube, stories, etc., the hero, when we have tri-heroes, it goes up until here. That means the shorts can only go to here. And that's not a great format, or the heroes are in the way. If we free up the middle, I have more space for shorts. So I think the heroes have to go to the side, and this whole shebang that is on the sides can go into the middle. So then the shorts can go up to down here. That's my idea. Not because the people were right all along. No, 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 no. Because of shorts. And TikTok. Anyway, Blade Master's not in a good spot. But thankfully he has Windwalk and Collision. And Resource at the top? I'm not sure. Not sure. I mean, this bar can stay for sure. And maybe we can put production and army and upgrades somewhere here. And then heroes to the side. I don't know. We can tinker. We can experiment. Blade needs some kills. Boom, there's one. 1.4 already. There was a trapper killed and a huntsman killed. Not too bad. Already a bit better than Focus was. Let's explore. Exactly. Happy struggling to reach level 2. This creep spot will give him level 2. Oh, so you really want to do that? Do you really want to do that? You're gonna get surrounded, bro. Yeah. He knows. Maybe he was thinking about the idea of stealing this, but Happy nice. 2 groups, 1 hero harass group, 1 creep group. We get a graveyard, 3rd ziggurat tech on the way. And of course for Soin, the before mentioned Shadowhunter, creep manipulation, wyvern, tier 3 tech, all at the same time. 5 minutes in, still not a single unit build. Add a Neo Furry avatar. I'd love to be a VTuber, but it's too expensive. It costs like 10k. I would be cute though. I'd be very cute.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK is level 3 and that is scary. Shadowhunter creeping at the lab. Takes a lot of damage. This is, I think, an underestimated creep cap when it comes to difficulty. Inner Fire Bloodlust. This is bad. Imagine a coil. Jesus, Soin messed this up. Don't deny, don't deny, don't deny, don't deny. Thank you. Wand of the Wind as well. Playmaking item. We get the first Gargs in. But this took a lot of attention off of Soin's play. So far, everything as expected. Pion and Burrow counts as a tower? Exactly. Pump fake. Oh! Faked a bit too much. Blade is underleveled. Shadow's underleveled. At least the damage is solid. No Orb yet, no tier 3 yet, no Bat Rider yet. Happy hitting all the right buttons. Playing quite a bit aggressive. I like that. With a knife between his teeth. No signs of weakness despite yesterday's loss. Just the old dominance that we're used to seeing, but Wyvern put some pressure on the hero. It's nice. Speed scroll to disengage Soin, one of the best micro player in the world. Can he intercept? Can he save that Wyvern? That's a high value target. Hex? Bat? Oh, he salvaged this so well. Amazing. Amazing play by Soin. That's a clip if I ever saw one. He micros really freaking well, man. And Happy overcommitted. Gargoyles are not that expensive. And he had to use a bat for it. But the air is his. And that's what you want. Oh, and Happy comes in and kills the Wyvern. Like, no drama. No tension, just comes in, boom, rip. But this comes at a cost of 3 spells. And Happy disrupts the creeping heavily. It's a bigger win, I would say. Alchemist third, as so often. Soin always getting some kills in. Always getting some steals in. It's not a perfect game by Happy, but it's a very, very good game. Ooh, that coil a little late.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the orc supply should always be a little lower due to bats. What can he afford now? More bats. Oh, it's a solid mix actually. We still got red spots. We still got the merc camps. What are we going for? Checking for an expo, as Happy is getting more and more greedy in this matchup. Yeah, chat, this is what I mean. Like, the vision for shorts is this. It's not great. It's not great. Uh-oh, SH in trouble. He got the claws plus 12. That's obviously amazing for the blade. And high ground, a little bit at least. Trying to run away. Happy aiming for a surround. 4 units. We've seen a lot of surrounds here. The position for Soin seems fine. Bats a little bit useless at the moment, but he's in like one-shot ghoul territory. Bat now. The Gargs were positioned very defensive. What? He just ran into his demise. I was focused on the bat and maybe so was Soin. Shadow Hunter level 2.8 wrecked by Coil Nova. Who cares about shorts? The 100,000 clicks that we got on one short, maybe? Or the 50,000 clicks that we got on like 10 other? You ignorant fool. Oh, I'm not one looking short. Brain rot. So nobody, if I don't care about it, nobody must care about it. That's a lot of rings, a lot of invul potions. The heroes are safe. As hero focus is probably the only way out. Yeah, he's kind of preparing. Acid bomb? Wait a minute. Ah, he has a self to counter that. Back detonate is good. Ooh, big one. Soin. Explosive or gameplay. Going for the DK. Can't use the invul when you're hexed, obviously. But damage is not enough. Takes out another wyvern. He's trying really hard with the re-arrival of the Shadow Hunter. And this map is certainly in Happy's hands. But he struggles to get that very clear advantage. Soin is fighting. Oh, Lich! Oh, the coil save so good. Man, we have seen a dozen clutch coils the past 2 days. And no more Nova. Everything's hurt though. A kingdom for a heal scroll. Bats going for the guards. Wants to clean the air once again. Use the coil. Oh, he wants that Lich so bad. He wants it so bad. He's throwing the kitchen sink at that Lich. And how many Warcraft gamers in the past 8 years have made that mistake? He needs to get this kill now. There's so much investment, but he can't. Because Happy's hero movement is too good. Close to the statue. Get the regen in. Coil cooldown is off. And so it invested a lot. Lost a lot. Good shop control by Happy, always. Soin's levels are getting better. Just needs to get more Wyvern in. Yeah, the bat damage during creeping is not great. Level 4 would be amazing for the blade, but he's not allowed to. This also gives the item, I guess, to Happy. Back at 43. We have no armor upgrades. That's curious. He wants this item. Item and elastic. Bats always snipe. As if there's no cooldown. Crazy. Air positioning, always far behind the heroes. No orb of lightning, that takes a lot of control away. This is getting to dominant stages. Big level ups for Happy. And Soin still competing. Maybe he was too aggressive here. That's good. No split. Orc still hanging on with 2 heroes. But yeah, that was pretty dominant. And the flute, how amazing this flute is for both sides. Happy gets it. Imagine this on the wyvern. Well, the non-existing wyvern at the moment. But yeah, due to all the losses and especially the super expensive bats, I totally understand him not going orb. It's just missing, you know, from what you want to have from that perfect 50 food army mix. You can't afford it. Bats more important, wyvern more important, applying poison more important. And Happy soaks up the next map. creep check. But no! Too many kills! Happy's victorious! The struggle of Soin against Happy continues. Very clean performance by Mr. Emperor, apparently unfazed by the events of yesterday. Just an oppressive early game. Soin, it felt like he needed some time to get into this match, and that is not allowed versus Happy. The Shadow Hunter creep at the lab felt almost experimental. He almost lost the Shadow Hunter there. So obviously he was behind. Not only from that moment on, also kind of earlier. And then the Wyvern were late. And that's how the cookie crumbles then at the end. Fighting spirit by Soin looked very, very fine. Very, very fine. So this is promising for the maps to come. Because there were some good detonates. I thought maybe 5 minutes before the match was over, there was no real way to come back for Soin, but he gave him a fight. And of course, the sweet, sweet, sweet Wyvern micro protecting them from the Gargs. Eventually, you know, Happy still wins the match, but could be a sign of confidence here. Second map is not up yet, so if you need a refill, if you need a piece of pie, if you need anything, go grab him now. If only had pie, right? Nice little cherry pie. Oh, it'd be so good. Let's check Mr. BBC stream. Obviously, when Happy plays, the viewer numbers are the highest, so I can understand him queuing some ads for his product now. Very successful businessman, Mr. BBC. But so far, we don't see that anywhere. Let's take a look. They have a hotel sponsoring a Warcraft tournament. Ain't that nice? Well, okay. The next map has started. That means in 3 minutes we can go. I always appreciate small breaks. I know, like, a lot of people complain that it's not match after match after match after match. But I think you gotta give the players some time to overthink their actions as well. It's like in a tennis match, right? Where when they switch sides on the court, there's a tiny little break, just a couple of minutes. Helps to reset the mind. It's the same in darts, that after a set or every second set, there's a break. I think we have to do this more. Not just game after game after game. Don't make this so grindy. Gives the chat time to complain about balance. I think it gives the chat time to go to backtowarcraft.com/support to figure out all the important ways to support this wonderful project that is broadcasting for 321 days, the best Warcraft 3 in a row, on Christmas, on New Year's, on the day of traveling from LAN events. We got a Patreon, we got a Twitch sub. You can apply for or go for a YouTube membership. We have one-time donations via PayPal, credit card, and crypto, and of course, the merch side. Go check it out, everybody. Go check it out and keep the engine running. The sub counter already dropped below 2,600. Feels bad. Feels bad. Hello, Mr. Neo. Is happy you got? If you asked me this at the same time 24 hours ago, I'd say yes. Today, I mean, we've seen him in the dirt yesterday. This first map was not without struggle. It was dominant, but it wasn't a 4-minute match. Nackt am PC, one of the finest nicknames we got in the entire community. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Zoohead, thank you for the sub.
I less than 3 back to Warcraft.
I less than 3, Zoohead. It is fascinating to me that you guys have the same balance discussion for over 10 years. Don't you bore yourself with that? Thank you, Helmut, for the 11 month. I think yesterday Happy was in hell mood. After that grand final that everybody should watch. I'm very, very glad that after that match, I'm not sharing a flat with him or anything. Oy, 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 oy. We got a 1-0 lead for Mr. Happy. Soin, very important map now for him. It's his map choice. If he loses this one as well as 3 match points for Happy. Thank you, Sakoto. That is a very nice comment right there. Much love. Toxie, dude. Someone should off-race with belly rifle. Shut up. Can't lie, quite funny. The fried spring rolls with sriracha sauce cup. Dude, sriracha sauce. Is sriracha sauce the best thing in the food business for like the past 20 years? Sriracha mayo. Freaking amazing. So Soin is not that desperate yet that he goes for this Alchemist Shadowhunter shenanigans? Yes, it is. I agree. And Happy, of course, DK. I mean, this will not change. This will not change at all. If someone is changing something up, it's gonna be Soin. It is a matchup that should suit him quite a bit. We need a bit of a better Blade Master. Was a good Blade Master. I'm not raving about the sword dancing so far. There's room for improvement. So Concealed Hill it is. Going for the shops, going for the circlets. Where is the Razzle Dazzle? That's the question, right? The wonderful, wonderful Razzle Dazzle. Almost forgotten, but Mr. Vess is a big brain with big memory. People rave about Pally Rifle, but we all know the real true Chad strategy is the Razzle Dazzle. Someone gets a Tome of Agility. Nice. Healing up. Nice. Happy also. Amazing items. Good start for both of them. Feels like Soin is not confident to attack Happy directly and to slow him down. He rather goes for the spider crabs. I feel like they are distant cousins maybe of Makrura. So I like the crabs. Don't clip this out of context. Don't clip this out of context. Inventory is amazing. Happy with backpack. True. Backpack seems to be somewhat trendy for like a week. And then it disappears again.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, are we in time? We absolutely are for Ring of Protection. Berserker is a lot of XP. So it needs this last hit. Happy got it though. The little one.
A town is under siege.
Ah, perfect. Perfect. Very dominant by Happy. Again. Not a huge fan of the creep route. This entire experience he could have gotten himself. Happy takes away experience for the Shadow Hunter. It's not going to be too easy to creep for him. And what did this backpack accomplish? Oh, did he creep with ghouls? And grab the items so the Blade Master can't steal?
A player's forces are under attack.
Unfortunately, the quote-unquote advanced overlay that Blizzard presented us with can't tell us. Everybody knows that this creep manip is happening, so Happy's trying to destroy it, but we're pushing the ogre into the base. DK is being chased, it's kind of hurt. Taking a bath, very important from time to time for the mind and the soul, and of course the body as well.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under
And this time this looks a lot better. Exits are blocked. Wyvern helps. This is 1,000,000 times better than the creep on Last Refuge. What do we got? Command Aura. Nice little damage boost. +3 on every Wyvern. I think he is using backpack to gather up items. First Garg under attack similar to LR. Another Hex. Yeah, you want... you want the sky to be as clear as possible. Oh, that coil misses! Hello, level 2. Shadowhunter blasting through his entire army. Happy switching over the circlet to give the Lich more HP to survive longer. Stops. Oh! Windwalk! Soin chasing! Can he reach? Oh, man. Doesn't want to go into narrow range because then things would get dicey. A little bit too slow. Don't want to say the circlet necessarily prevented the kill. It's a nice little touch, isn't it? This game is a lot better for Soin than the first one. Gets out of that grasp by Happy, who stole creep camp after creep camp. Lots to creep. This is good for Soin. Want to pimp these heroes, want to pimp the inventory. And you want to reach level 3 for as fast as possible. Bit tricky here, lots of damage. But Happy is nowhere near, so this is all fine. Take some time to heal up afterwards, though. 3 Wyvern into Bats seem to have established themselves. What we got? Robe of the Magi, more mana for the Shadow Hunter, more healing, more Hex, always good. Can't complain about that. Lich inventory is good. Orb up. Alchemist will follow. This is all set in stone. Well, we have a lot of variety in other matchups. Not in this one. More bats. Again, Happy no defense upgrades. The first few don't really matter. The third is that what matters. At the beginning of tier 3, there's lots to invest into. This is Soin getting all 3 red spots, guys. Happy playing a very defensive game. Going natural into merchant, into lab. While Soin is jumping from red spot to red spot. Once again, I want to point out how different Happy and 1-2-0 play. When we saw 1-2-0, he tried to counter Orc with Fiends and Banshees. That looked very solid versus Focus.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, run-bys. I feel like not too many people do this anymore. And this is why Undead stopped to build Spirit Tower preemptively, or instant TP. With the speed scroll, this is a lot more expensive for Happy than it is for Soin. Lich isn't level 3, so it also prevents Happy from creeping. This was a good move, even though it didn't accomplish a single damage point.
A player's forces are under attack.
We're way closer to the level 4s. And he can basically do this again. Oh, he heard him. You want to engage. Everything is full HP. And the levels are getting better. But yes, he wants that. Oh, nice retreat with the Gogs. It's actually not too many. One goes down, but Soin carefully. Not having the bats explode. And that heal wave a little bit too late, getting sniped. Couple of losses. We get Inner Fire. The Shao KK style. Bad lame. Still no Spirit Tower. But we get Shades. Shades Temple. Okay, Banshee technology, everybody. Curse, very good. Inner Fire. Wow. Anti-magic, very good. Why? It only protects from spells, Neo. Yeah, but also from poison. And Dryads deal a lot of poison damage. No Invo potion on Happy, I think. Oh, he was rich. 700 gold. You said it like 3 times. Liquid fire and anti-magic. That's what I'm talking about. You know, it's a week with offline event and no break, okay?
Players' forces are under
Yeah, it's because you watch so many YouTube shorts. Brain rot. Yeah. I think the Shade didn't scout it, huh? Happy has a TP. Still not upgraded. The Shade was here somewhere. No, here somewhere. Happy making sure there's no expansion, but damage will be done. He's going straight for the mine. Off we go! Lots of repair, of course, but repair is actively slowed down by liquid fire. Bat coming in! 2 hearts down. More bats. Oh. Oh, is Happy stuck? That's so much time for the Orc base. Happy stuck. Oh. Is he secretly off racing as human to learn the Pally rifle? And then this happens? Shade sees it, but towers are at 40%. Happy has to move, but how? As far as I know, there was a time when liquid fire made it impossible to repair. Very true. Very toxic. So we advocated for a nerf. And here we go. Onto the haunted we go again. Oh, the bats are attacking the acolytes, I think. Down to 50%. Nuke. Safe. Is it safe? Is it? Oh, Nova long range. Nice. Getting vision with the Destro to be able to be in range. Wait. Did he just scan and see the shade? Do orcs realize dust exists? No way. Shade was blocking Tiny. Ah! Ha, ha, ha. Ah! Ha! Thank you, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There was no dust. It was a crystal ball. Of course, Orc wouldn't use dust. No, no, no. Orcs so clean, they don't even use dust. Mr. Thedelius, it is wonderful to have you. Yeah, expo up. Happy is trying to expo himself, but he kind of broke. Supply, even. Blade got an orb. Level 2 crit. No damage boosting items, unfortunately. Foxy, it is so lovely to see your love for the Pally rifle. Cracking me up. DK as orb? Yes, so he can attack air units. With his right click. Alchemist can do that per default. Lich as well. Big fight! Bats coming in! Anti-magic, of course, preventing from a couple of these bat detonations as well. But oh my god, that was gorgeous. Bats gone, Gargs gone. Still one Destro in the air. And Happy still has mana. So how gorgeous was it really? We still have a Banshee with Curse, and that diminishes damage by like 33%. Aiming for the Destro now. Wants to get rid of it. There is mana. It is scary. It is dead. Ooh, neck and neck fight. Both can recover quite a bit. You see the misses now. Miss, miss. 189 critical strike before the gets the next miss. Both have to recover. Both have to rebuild. Second crypt. More Garks. Gotta double down with more bats. If Happy gets defense upgrades now on top of the anti-magic, that's scary. I love this development towards more Banshees. Focus yesterday in similar situations threw away his blade. This cannot happen. It's really tough for orcs to do something about this Banshee play. Because you could think, yeah, go Walkers, go Shaman for some Dispel. But they're just nuked. Then you could argue, well, if they are nuked, the Wyvern aren't nuked. And maybe there's truth to that. Raiders? Thing is, you have to keep up the bat production as well, so I don't know if you can block the bestiary for that long. Okay. New detonates. Ooh, was it 3 against 1? No, still Gargs in the air. That usually makes it so the Wyvern can't attack. That wasn't enough bats. Uh-oh, and then the Coil Nova games begin, but the heal ward was there. 4 Banshees, that's so much curse, so much anti-magic. Low damage, of course, but the damage is coming from Coil Nova anyway. New bats. Yeah, if you keep up the bat rotation, you can take him out at some point. What about mirror image? This is very inefficient. Maybe attack the base again? Play the lame games again? Heal scroll and circle it. Once more damage. Yeah, I wonder, is it really necessary to have Windwalk at this stage? Base is wide open. There's no need to brute force this expo, I think. There's no TP on Happy. Oh, dust, nice, but I think he can just play the hit and run again. The bad explosion gets mitigated? Yes, by anti-magic. Part of it, part of it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, and what you gonna do? Is that level 5? I don't know, because they took away the exact XP in the advanced overlay. So advanced. It's called anti-magic and it mitigates bad rider explosions. You know, back in medieval times in Warcraft definitely is a setting. I think fireworks, explosions, gunpowder, etc. is all magic, no? It's a kind of magic. I'd like to see mirror image here. Fairly certain it's better, but then can you afford it? Happy's ahead in tech. Happy's ahead in supply. I'd really love to see a second group of bats. He's brute forcing this anti-magic. Not too sure if that's the right call. He's losing so many bats for basically nothing. Yeah, no way. This is way too expensive. He doubles down on it. He's going triple bestiary bats. Dude, if Happy is going armor, these trades aren't good. He's investing into XP. Well, that's a thought I can get behind, because if you detonate bats, the opponent doesn't get XP.
A town is under siege.
Level 5 SH then. Nate Dog, thank you for the sub. Yeah, more laming. More laming. That's what you need. Oh, does Happy have a shade? Yes, he does. What about Happy is getting the high ground? Oh, really? Is this very harassable from up here? Soin's big strength have always been the direct fights and execution in micro. Not necessarily map control games.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade is getting hurt big time. Happy outsmarts him here. He should transition to Berserkers. I don't think that's a valid option against Nova Acid Bomb. I think bats are fine. Okay, level 5 Shadow Hunter. Does he feel brave now? 10 food down, still bats in the air. But yeah, these Wyvern will be torn to shreds. And Happy takes the 2-0. The winner bracket final might be a rematch of Happy and Life. If Soin doesn't pull a 1-2-0 and wins 3 maps in a row. But he felt a little desperate. He felt a little overwhelmed. This was a little uninspired, I gotta say. Felt like he didn't see Happy's Expo coming up. With Blade Master Wyvern Bats, you should have all the chances in the world to prevent it from coming up. And then you try to brute force with bats on 2-base, 2-base. Well, that doesn't work. It's just math. It's just economy. Doesn't work. The base wasn't protected at all. And 2-0 is a bit of a desperate situation. Yeah, but finding a solution to Banshees is rough. They're just really, really, really freaking good units. Soin has it in him, man. I like the lame style. He goes for liquid fire and then goes for the base like twice. I think he could have done way more. I do understand that it's hard to get out of Wyvern Bats, but then you have to change the playstyle. Brainfuck, thank you for the sub. How much damage does the AMS absorb? I never know if it absorbs the direct impact or the AoE. I always forget. Chat, does anybody know? In 40 seconds we got the game. Can't recall, don't know. Aye. Probably the AoE because the direct impact is 600 damage and AMS can only absorb 420. Good thinking, Stefan. Good thinking. Whew. Okay, Soin. Is it time for special exotic strategies? We have another game after this. It's gonna be Lawlight versus Labyrinth. What the hell? I don't want an empty scene. Come on. Show me what you got in the tail of the tape. Good to see that Happy has mentally recovered from the loss yesterday. He's not making any big mistakes. He's keeping things rather simple, makes good adjustments. Someone lost a little bit of time in the middle of the game, and Happy punished that quite hard. That expansion should have never gone up. I mean, we can't talk about any values of spells and units and stuff, but we can also talk about that this undead expansion was never supposed to come up. Maybe that should be the talking point, you know, just a little hint. Well, well, well. Match points Happy. Another winner bracket final. A lot of people say he's destined to win this with the remaining lineup that we got in the B Cup. Blade Master Fast Tech. Tight Hunters. Second map pick for Soin. Well, at least here I think expansions are unlikely, as rush distances are so short. Man, Soin keeps trying the same thing. It works. It works.
A player's forces are
And to be honest, it's the only thing that works. Every ground unit of every orc gets destroyed by undead. That's a fact. By ghouls, by Coil Nova, by Dark Ranger. It has to be mass air. I don't think there's any other viable strategy.
player's forces are under attack.
Yes, even mass Kodos. Happy is having an interesting creep route. So many ghouls, so many skellies. Jesus! Army of the Dead assemble. Turtle is gone. Nice steal. But again, like mental claws, so good. Well, if the turtle is gone, let me go for the big consumable here. This is, of course, by choice. Soin giving up the early game. Steals the invul. Nice. Oh, man. This little mental boost. He really needs it. That's a feels good moment. Gloves of Haste. Bought at the 4-minute mark. I mean, obviously, if you make the conscious decision to skip every single unit for 6 minutes something, then you do give up the early game. Ogre Magi XP went to the skeleton. Oh, 1 point. Got the gauntlets as well. Look at Soin. Oh, he has no mana. Oh, big invul potion for a level 1 hero. That feels bad. He's trying to fight out. He's brave. He can windwalk in his sack. He survives this. Windwalk. Grande. Soin. Man, this doesn't feel like he just received a critical loss. This was, of course, thanks to the gauntlets and the circlet. Ooh, Happy was 10 mana away from a coil. Nice. A couple of 50-50 situations going Soin's account. I very much like what I see so far. Double claw gloves mental. Lich damage insane, anyone? Now where are we going for the creep? Can they guess how much mana the DK has because of the blue line? They can just click on him. They see it the same way as we do. Well, a little bit different design, but you can see the mana number if you click on the enemy hero. And yeah, they probably have a good estimate of how much mana that is and when a coil is available. Good game by Soin. Triple claw! Are you kidding me, man? Oh man, that lich.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's plus 18 on level 1. His double damage. Gnarly, 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 gnarly. Blade Master gets all the tanky items. Happy decides, yeah, that's just bully, man. Look at my inventory. Let's just look at my inventory. Hail Mary. Happy has a naked DK. Thankfully, not the female DK, otherwise we would have put that disclaimer on it. Twitch would ban us, etc. This is a rough game now, though. At a moment where you really want to level your heroes, Happy is playing this Lich advantage, this crazy, crazy, crazy Lich advantage, and gets a lot done. Shadowhunter's back, level 1, of course. But yeah, 1.8 on the list. The Lich out levels the Shadowhunter is not supposed to be that way.
Forces are under attack.
And tier 3 is up. Naked male DK doesn't deserve a disclaimer. How sexist of you. It's Twitch rules, mate. I don't make the rules. If it's down to me, everybody can be naked at all times. I don't care. Levels of Soin are very, very, very worrying. You can get banned for male nipples too. Nope, changed. Okay, this is maybe the last moment. Maybe. Okay, 2 for 2, not ideal. The guard needs to die. Okay, and now we got level 3. That's fine, but everything is poisoned. Creep still up. Blade trying to get the last hit. Lol, both die in sync.
Player's forces are under attack.
again, the items for Soin are not that great, man. You need the big red numbers. Maybe he can exchange some at the shop. He already sold the parry app. Happy is always making use of the marketplace.
Players' forces are under attack.
So the algorithm can differentiate male and female nipples. I know many of you didn't experience this in your life, but male and female chests look a little different. I mean, some. Most, I guess. What a stupid topic! Yeah. Marketplace. Gobble up all the damage. Give me the big red numbers. Or not. Happy scouting again. Grant. He's soaking up the entire left-hand side. I'm not getting cancelled. Come on. Katka's pipe, kinda sweet. Of course, a non-caster army, but it always helps the heroes. You could think about selling the pipe and getting damage items for them.
A player's forces are under attack.
I think that's worth it. We can't see if anything of value is in there though. He has 450. Ah, slippers. Okay, slow start.
A player's forces are
Do orcs have nipples? Yes, and they're all pierced. So feels a little desperate, I gotta say, but this can be a good timing. The crits are missing though. Backstab, ghoul block, lich retreating to shop. The bats are detonating. Okay. Destroyer still up, but the destroyer alone is no threat. 3 wyvern remaining. Also not detonating all bats. He wants that lich again. It's like Foggy 2020. Happy's Carl's looking good. The lich is fabulous. Double. Oh my god! Look at this, guys! Double mana potion mana stone. He has mana until 2026. This is freaking amazing. Yeah, no chance. Look at the inventory. GG. Happy with the perfect drops. Happy with very good plays. Happy in the winner bracket final. And man, am I hyped to see the rematch of Happy versus Life. Because Life got so close of being the first Night Elf in 6 months to take a series off of Happy. It's gonna be a best of 5 as far as I know. And if Life did just improve his play by 2%, Happy might fall. Remember that game on Echo Isles? That was stellar.